a sense of implosion as far as our institutions is concerned, and there are many war fronts that have been now opened. So whether it was the Supreme Court versus the government, whether it was the CBI versus the government, there's a new war front with the RBI and the government in some sort of loggerheads, and that gives you a sense that there is this implosion happening within institutions and with the government itself. And many people across the political spectrum will turn around and say, is the government losing its grip over bureaucrats, over institutions and things like that? We at TT now believe that institutions need to be independent, they need to be autonomous, but the bigger question is, even as they remain independent and autonomous, what does that independence mean? Does that independence strictly rest within the limits and the realms set by the elected government of the day? That's the moot question. And it also points us in the other direction, that are there serious issues because of which these institutions are, deciding to be in a fist fight of sorts with the government? So the Supreme Court, you begin with the Sabrimala defiance, you begin with the Ram Janmabhoomi defiance, you begin with the, you go back to the judges' rebellion. With the CBI, yes, the government acted decisively in the thick of night, but the reality also is that why did they let the issue fester for so long? Why was it not nipped in the bud? Why was a special director post created after all? I mean, those are questions that one has to answer on CBI. As far as the RBI is concerned, there are three legitimate things that the RBI has raised. I mean, one of them is supervision of PSU banks, the other is raiding of balance sheet, and the third is a payments regulator. All of those are issues that can be solved if the government and the RBI spoke to each other, but looks like they have been pushed to an extent that they had to speak. Having said that, was the context and timing right? It's a strict no-no. And also the choice of words. As a central banker, you're supposed to bring in calm, you're supposed to bring in sanity when politics interferes and dense sentiment. That did not happen. And on that count, the institution war with the RBI needs to be blamed on that sphere. But yes, there is a sense, and the government is now going all out to dent that narrative. But I think up until elections, the Congress is going to find some fodder into this every day. The government will be distracted because there is politics at play. We should hope executive decisions to happen, but as far as legislative decision making is concerned, it's going to be a big delay there.